Surah Al-Mulk talks about it. أَأَمِنْتُم مَّن فِي السَّمَاءِ. Yeah. In this ayah, Allah Azza wa Jal is talking about himself there. And some people say that Allah Azza wa Jal is talking about, there are those people who say that Allah Azza wa Jal is confined and only on, only in the skies because of this ayah. And some people say Allah Azza wa Jal is everywhere. Here, look at this. Allah Azza wa Jal, when He says, As-sama, amintum man fis sama. Yeah, Allah Azza wa Jal, when He says something like that, it doesn't mean that Allah Azza wa Jal is in need of, the sama, the skies. Not at all. Yeah. And we are not even going to say that Allah Azza wa Jal is in the sky. We ascertain that Allah Azza wa Jal is way above all those seven skies on His throne. I don't know how He is. Ar-Rahmanu ala al-arshi istawa. Allah Azza wa Jal Himself says that. So these people say as-sama is not arsh. As-sama is as-sama. If you really think like this, then what are you going to say about that ayah? Yeah, in which Allah Azza wa Jal says, وَأَنزَلْنَا مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مِن مَّاءٍ, or وَأَنزَلْنَا مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مَاءٍ. So now you tell me, yeah, does the rain come down from the skies or from the clouds above us? So why is it Allah Azza wa Jal then that He's saying, وَأَنزَلْنَا مِنَ السَّمَاءِ مَاءً? Allah Azza wa Jal is not saying, وَأَنزَلْنَا مِنَ السَّحَابِ مَاءً. Allah Azza wa Jal is not saying that we send down rains to you from the clouds. Allah Azza wa Jal is saying we send down rains to you from the skies. Here, the ulama say that the sky doesn't necessarily here in such ayahs mean the sky. It means al-ulu. I mean, highness, loftiness. So Allah Azza wa Jal, we know about Allah Azza wa Jal. We talked about, yeah, Allah Azza wa Jal. Allah Azza wa Jal's al-ulu fi dhatihi, wa fi sifatihi, wa fi qahrihi. We've talked about it, when we were talking about sifat of Allah Azza wa Jal, when we said tawheedul asma'i wa sifat. So here, when you say as-sama, what it refers to is al-ulu. Allah Azza wa Jal is above, is what we're saying. We're not saying Allah Azza wa Jal is in the skies. That's not. So what are you going to do with ayahs like these if you continue to, let your brain wander around in order to understand the text, in order to understand the authentic text of Allah Azza wa Jal? That's why Imam Ibn Taymiyyah rahimahullah says that there are only two probabilities, two possibilities. One is that the nas that you see, yeah, the text that you see, the ahadith that you see, yeah, could be wrong. There is a question mark on the authenticity of the ahadith. And if you are referring to the Quran, then you are trying to give that particular ayah or that particular word a different spin. Much like the people, we will inshallah ta'ala talk about that when we get there, much like the people of I'tizal. That's what they did. Ar-Rahmanu ala al-arshi istawa. When Allah Azza wa Jal Himself is saying that He rose above His throne. And these people said, no, you can't say Allah Azza wa Jal to have risen like that. Therefore, we should rather say istaqarra wa ala, which means istawla. They say, no, Allah Azza wa Jal did not actually rise like that. Allah Azza wa Jal, held everything and got control of the entire universe is what they mean. I mean, why would you like to give the Quranic ayah a different spin, which is what I said at the beginning, that such ayahs were not given these kinds of spin by our first three generations. All the corruption started from the fourth generation onwards, 4th century Hijri onwards. So all of this started only then. So that's why we keep saying that we must keep going back to those righteous predecessors all the time.